Reach into your wallet right now and pull out a bill. It doesn't matter if it's a crumpled single or a crisp 100. They all share that same iconic, deep, mossy hue. We see it every day, yet we rarely stop to ask. Why green? It wasn't an aesthetic choice by a designer. It was a desperate, tactical move during one of the darkest chapters in American history. Traveled back to 1861. The Civil War had just erupted, and the United States was in financial chaos. The Union needed massive amounts of money to fund the war effort to buy guns, feed soldiers, and keep the government running. The problem? They were running out of gold and silver coins. To avoid bankruptcy, Congress did something radical. They authorized the printing of paper money, officially called demand notes. But the government faced a terrifying enemy that wasn't on the battlefield: counterfeiters. In the mid-19th century, the camera was a counterfeiter, its best friend. Photography was in its infancy and operated strictly in black and white. If the government printed money using only black ink, a criminal could simply snap a photograph of a bill, develop it, and have a near-perfect reproduction. The economy was at risk of collapsing under a flood of fake cash. The Treasury needed a solution, and they needed it fast. Enter the pattern Green Tint. Printers discovered that the camera saw the world differently than the human eye. While black ink photographed clearly, certain shades of green confused the lens. By printing the back of the notes in a complex, hard-to-replicate green ink, the government created a optical interference. If a counterfeiter tried to photograph these new bills, the camera couldn't distinguish the green ink from the black ink on the front, turning the photo into a muddy, indecipherable mess. Furthermore, the specific green ink was incredibly durable. It couldn't be washed off or scraped away without destroying the paper itself. These new bills were quickly nicknamed Greenbacks, a slang term that became synonymous with American money. Fast forward to 1929, when the government decided to standardize and shrink the size of currency to the dimensions we know today. They had a rainbow of colors to choose from, but they doubled down on green. Why? Aside from the anti-counterfeiting legacy, the green pigment was available in massive quantities, highly resistant to chemical and physical wear, and, perhaps, most importantly, psychological research suggested that green was identified with strong credit and stability. So, the next time you pay for a coffee, remember, that green ink isn't just decoration. It is a technological scar from the Civil War.